Once the tallest building in Century City, the Fairmont Century Plaza was known as the Hotel of the Future, even the Western White House.
Tonight, our Desmond Shaw is over the historic landmark in SkyCal with Look at This.
Well, take a look at this striking hotel in Century City. This is the Fairmont Century Plaza. Opened in 1966, it was known as the Hotel of the Future when it opened. It has a very storied legacy of welcoming many of the world's most famous and powerful people. Like the rest of Century City, built on the old Fox Studios backlot, Fox sold 180 acres of their land in the early 1960s after a series of very costly box office flops, and that would become Century City. This was to be the centerpiece, the Century Plaza Hotel, and was also the tallest building here at 19 stories tall for a time. As the Hotel of the Future, it opened with many novel features, and most famously, they claim to be the world's first hotel to be equipped with color televisions in all of the guest rooms, about a decade before that became common in most Americans' households. The Century Plaza has hosted a lot of very lauded events, including the first ever presidential state dinner held outside of the White House. That was with President Nixon, and it was to welcome back the safe return of the Apollo 11 astronauts. Indeed, this has been very, very popular with U.S. presidents. Every president since Nixon has stayed or visited the hotel at one point or another, and it was even known as the Western White House during the Reagan administration for all of the fundraisers and celebratory events that he held here. But despite its rich history, we were in jeopardy of losing this hotel to demolition when the new owners in 2008 announced that they were going to tear down the Century Plaza to build a pair of 50-story condo towers in its place. A couple of years later, though, according to the LA Times, they changed their tune and decided to build those towers to the south of the hotel instead, and here they are, the Century Plaza Towers north and south. These are all condominiums. Some of the Century Plaza was also converted from hotel rooms to condominiums as well. They have sold for huge amounts of money. And this is now a protected historic landmark, which should prevent it from being torn down in the future. The Fairmont Century Plaza may have been called the Hotel of the Future, but it's its rich history and timeless design that has helped preserve its reputation as one of the world's greatest hotels. We're closing in on 60 years now. Taking a look at this from SkyCal, I'm Desmond Shaw.
It's classic, and if you'd like Desmond to take a look at something interesting in your neighborhood, write us at lookatthis@cbs.com.